Hello again from Fowlers Hollow Shelter. Yeah, I'm still here. I made the decision to stay here another day. Been watching the rain forecast as much as I could. The satellite messenger is not getting through as easy here as it does in other places. So I'm playing the waiting game on that. Hopefully in the long run this was a good decision. Well, since I have some time to kill here, let me show you around Fowler Hollow Shelter. It's quite rustic. I ended up setting my tent up last night, but I'm not really taking up any more room than I would if I didn't have the tent, so I don't feel bad if somebody else shows up. I can even move it over a little bit. Clothesline up in here, going across. Wire, actually, metal. They actually have a bear hang over here, which is cool, so I utilize that. The privy's right down the hill there. And over in the corner here, that little stash area, they have a chest there. All that's in that chest is an old Kelty sleeping bag and I think a couple rolls of aluminum foil. This little box here, this had some probably for fire starter in there. Matches that are gone, well not gone but useless. A spoon, a fork, looks like a can opener with a corkscrew. And my favorite find is there's a dart. I found a dart in here. So you wouldn't believe what happened. Another Tuscarora Trail thru-hiker came through. He's going the opposite direction. Told him of my situation. I just took a day off trying to avoid the rain. He would have done the same thing, but he was on a schedule. So to help him out, he said, hey, you know, who can help me out and I can help you out. He had some extra food he didn't want to carry. Long story short, I got a decent amount of food. So I have dinner for tonight. I don't even eat tuna, but I'm eating tuna tonight. Rice and beans with tuna, spicy pepper. He had reception earlier on in the trail, and plus with the little information I can get, they kind of match up together that it's going to start fading off. He said he heard around 5 o'clock, which is in about 20 minutes from now. I just hope in the long run, this was a good decision. Keep telling myself, I've avoided a whole day of just getting drenched. So I took my chances. Maybe tomorrow I won't have a whole day of getting myself drenched. I'm prepared for it, I know, but maybe this morning when I woke up, I wasn't mentally prepared for it. Now I'm getting mentally prepared for it. Now I can't wait, I'm just watching the clock. I couldn't be happier with my decision right now. It's fine right now. A little bit of sprinkles coming from the trees, but so far I think I made the right decision. The only thing is, I used that day up so early on the trip. I don't think I can afford to do that another day. Now we're going to start the next section, which is going to include a 10-mile water carry, which I think is the entire section, just about. So far, I do already have 2 more zeros planned, unless that plan changes, or if I change some of my mileage throughout the trip, which I don't really see happening. Maybe. We'll see how it goes, one step at a time, like I've been saying. But it'd be nice if this rain holds off most of the day. That'll really make me happy, because it just poured all day yesterday. Talking to the other thru-hiker coming through, he was miserable. Cold. It's a lot warmer today too. I think as the night went on last night, there's a little sprinkle from the trees. I think as the night went on last night, it slowly got a little warmer too. "46 miles in. So I just signed that trail register right there. And somebody, not even a week ago, was coming northbound on the trail. And they said From that trail register to 641, where I'm heading, the end of this section, is very wild and rocky and rough. Tall grass, ticks and snakes, he pointed out. So, I mean, I don't have that much further to go. We are 6.5 miles in and on the 10 miles or so. So, not even 5 miles it is. I've done worse than that, right? Bringing back Standing Stone vibes. The Tuscarora Trail and the Standing Stone Trail do link up at one point coming up here. I don't know if we'll do that today. I know by tomorrow. I think. I'm more and more glad I took yesterday off. Going over these rocks, all that lichen on there, that'd be so slippery. It still is kind of slippery. Yeah, this definitely is a pretty rocky section, rugged section. Well, I tell you what, it's a good time to have these gators. This is all thorns, grown in, overgrown. Overgrown. Pans, gators are great here. We had some slippery climbing coming through here. Lost the trail here. It's in front of me. There it is. Probably be some nice views up here. If it wasn't for that. Here's some tall stuff here. Ooh, that thorn got through. See snakes sunning themselves today. I bet this would be an epic view. Big view, big power line view. Now that road right down there, that's 641. We're gonna be heading down there. Well, we made it down to the spring. Made our 10-mile water carry. Now let's do another one. I have about 2 liters on me and then another 1 liter here. Probably more water than I need, but I'm gonna take a pretty good break up here, so I'm gonna drink a lot. About to end this section, start section 6, 10 miles to camp. Here on the power line here, actually pretty nice view with the crackles above me here. I'm gonna try something else from Good to Go, cucumber chat salad. This is a cold soak. Flavorful. I was hungry too. We have about 5.5 miles left. to get the Burd Run Shelter. Or is it just Bird Shelter? I don't know. It's a little spicy too. I see the spice meter there. Not all the way up, but halfway. No protein. This is completely vegan. 410 calories. And looking back, you can see that ridge right in the middle of that valley there is what we came in on. That's what we hiked in on this morning. It came down through all that farmland. And up on the other side we are now. Pretty soon here, we're gonna get a 20 for the day. And then when we get to the shelter, 22. Let's go for it. Double deuce. Well, I'm so glad I took that day off. This would have been not fun at all in the rain. Without the rain, this is actually kind of fun. Just going over all this, traversing over all this. And you got these views over here that pop out every once in a while. This next 3-mile section is going to be just like this with views on either side here and there, according to the guide. Now at this point here, we are hiking right above the Pennsylvania Turnpike tunnels. That's what I came off of this morning. I love when the climbs are worth it. Just being climbing and climbing over rocks. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Up, but always up. Look at that. That's why. Woo! Welcome to Burd Run Shelter. This is a neat one. Nice porch. Looks like they got a cloth up here, probably to keep the bugs out. That's so cool. Yeah, 22 miles. Yeah, that feels good. Let's check out the inside. Oh, we got a log book. Oh, a window up there. Room. Oh, this is nice. Awesome. Very cool. Well, that was a noisy shelter. You got the turnpike over here. It must be the turnpike noise. Traffic noise all night, which isn't too bad. Every once in a while you get a loud truck. But something woke me up at night. There's like something living up there, like up in the, right above the porch. I'm thinking it had to be a bird. It definitely was like, what is that? You know, it's not an insect. It's not like a mouse or something. And then there's some other little things going on in there. Probably just moths and crickets, I think. But yeah, I'm glad I put my tent up in there. Like I said, it doesn't take up any more space than maybe just a couple more inches than my pad would, because I don't stake it down so it's not all wide. Oh, cool looking shelter though. Very cool shelter. Really neat shelters on this trail. The wagon wheel shelter was so-so. I think the wagon wheel shelter might have been from the AT, and I think Charlie Irvin the guy that the shelter before I stayed in, that awesome shelter, was named after. I think he was the one who brought that shelter from the AT, like saved it or something like that, if I remember correctly. Our next stop, Cowans Gap State Park. I think rain is expected to come in about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. And I know I have an option, actually I have planned to do a primitive camp with a tent, but there is the option to go 1.5 more miles to Reese Hollow Shelter. We'll see how the day goes. Looks like this first leg of the trip going into the park is going to be easy, but then we have a pretty big climb. We have like a mountain we got to go up, and then there's like a peak on top of it. I'm gonna make the best of this beautiful day here. Looks like it's going to be pretty nice. Oh, I wanted to mention that was the coolest privy so far on the trip. It had wood shavings in there where you took a scoop in. Every time you use the bathroom, you put a scoop in, and it helps compost it all naturally. It was kind of neat. You know, I think we might get closer to it, but if we don't, here we are. 1.4 miles, this trail will take you to the Standing Stone Trail. It starts in Cowans Gap State Park. Okay, here we are. I think we have to cross that. Another cool sign. And this place looks familiar. Welcome to Cowans Gap State Park. I think pretty soon we're gonna have some switchbacks going up. We're gonna climb Tuscarora Mountain now. Now, as I'm leaving Cowans Gap State Park, I am possibly going to have a 14-mile water carry. I have 3 liters of water on me, so I will need water before the night's over, but I'm pretty confident that 3 liters would be good for my 14-mile trek here. The climb up was lovely with all the mountain laurel. Oh, it's beautiful. Now I'm walking through this grassy old road here. Yeah, I think I timed it pretty good. I see some of these mountain laurel aren't bloomed yet, but I bet you by next week they will be. And I'll still be out here. Just not in this state. So I just got enough reception to get a weather forecast. They have rain forecast for 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock there's a thunderstorm expected. So that made me want to pick up the pace a bit and definitely aim for that shelter. I haven't been wanting to say this, but I'm just going to say it now because I already started. I've been making really good time, and this section, at least this part right here, is cruising, you know. But this type of terrain really helps. I'll take it right now. I moved my water bottle to the top. I felt like it was right on the back of my pack. It was pulling me back too much. And I felt the weight of it too much. So I just threw it on the top. I can hear it sloshing around. It's like I'm at sea. Hope I don't get seasick. But it seems to be a lot easier to carry. Doesn't feel like there's much weight pulling back on me. It's more centered. That was one of the harder walkaway shots I've did. Look at this one. Crossing 16 was a little sketchy. They come flying up over that hill. Okay, we made it. Should be 3 miles to the shelter. It says 4 miles. Dang. It's only a mile. I don't know, I feel like it could storm at any moment here. I think we're coming up to about a half a mile to the shelter. And I'm moving slow right now. I'm pooped. But we're getting here pretty early. I'm one trekking pole down. The one thing that, oh, here comes the rain. Well, maybe I'll talk about it later. But I think I have the part to replace it. Just fell off somewhere back there and I didn't know for a while, and I said, oh, well, I'm one trekking pole down. So I got it strapped to the side here. Still there? Yeah. Whew. I feel like my brain's moving slow too. I kind of just been pushing through this day a little bit. A super quick lunch, if you want to call it that. An energy bar. Any minute now we'll be there. Pretty soon we'll be coming up to a trail called Alice Trail. And after that, the shelter should be around the corner. And the sooner the better, because I think at any moment now, this place might light up here. Oh man, this spring's 1 mile. It's 1 mile away. Oh, maybe just the water is 1 mile away. Oh, here comes, speaking of water, here's the rain. Okay, let's move. Man, I've never been more mad about 1 more mile than I have right now. Just straight back down. I just came straight back down. It's the longest mile in the world, and it was downhill. But I think it's just end of the day blues, you know? 1 more mile. No, no thank you. But I think we might be to our destination. Oh, very nice. Oh, we have a spring over on this side too. That's really cool. Fire pit section. welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we're trying Thai curry from Good to Go. Let's see what this one is. This is a spicy yellow coconut curry with vegetables and jasmine rice. It's coming down pretty good out here now. I like this table has this grate there for you can put your stove. That's really neat. I have no reception. I can't get reception here with the phone. And satellite messenger is coming in and out like it usually does. But I'm still trying to get a weather forecast there. If I can get a message home, maybe I can get one sent back to me. So see if this rain's going to stop by morning or I'm dealing with this all day tomorrow. Either way, we got a big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow, right outside Hancock, Maryland. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.